What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Yaya Bradford for those who don't know who I am. In today's video, I just want to tell y'all about this indicator that I came across from a YouTube video, I believe. And it has literally changed my trading for the better. And is a useful, it's not a, I know people say that indicators lag, yada, yada, yada. But listen, when I say this indicator is very useful, it's very useful. So this indicator is basically like I use it for supply and demand, like where my supply and demand zones are. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so in order to find this indicator, guys, y'all can simply go to indicators, type in, where is it at? Smart Money Concept by Lux Algo. This is it right here. Boom. And then once you go to it, you just leave everything as what it is. All right, I don't touch anything. I think, wait, I lied. I think I probably took off like the internal. Okay, I took off the internal structure. So when you turn it on, it's a lot of unnecessary breaker structures and change of character. So I unmark that, so because I don't want to see that. All right, so to explain this indicator, how I use this indicator, I use it to show me where breaker structures are, change of characters are, and supply and demand zones are. Yes, I'm familiar with supply and demand zones. I know what they are. I know how to use them. I know how to use breaker structures and change of characters. However, I use this for like a backup, just to make sure that my zones are straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. Okay. So, all right. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame, because that's the only time frame that I stay on, y'all. So if y'all see me on a different time frame, make sure y'all pop my wrist and let me know I'm on the wrong time frame. All right. But anyway, so this right here was a breaker structure. We know that because it created a new low here, right? I told y'all that in the last video. This obviously was a breaker structure because it created a new low, right? It pulled back and then it created another low down here. Hold on. My webcam is like literally in front of the screen, so sorry. I gotta tweak it a little bit. But okay, breaker structure, new low, pulled back, and then it gave us a new low here. In this case, we wanted price to pull back and create another low. Unfortunately, it did not do that, letting us know that the trend could be changing. Not sure yet, but we do know that it didn't create a new low, letting us know that it's a possibility. So once price came back and it broke back above this level right here where our previous low was, let's make this white. And normally my screen isn't black like this, is white. And the only reason why I have it black is because I want y'all to see my face on the screen. Because if I had it white, it would have been like a big old glare to my face. So I was like, yeah. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Price came back and created a new high here. I hope y'all keeping up with me. We all on a 1 hour time frame. Don't go down to no lower time frame, y'all. So price came up. It did not give us a new low. Instead, it gave us a new high. So on a 1 hour time frame, what did this indicator do so kind for you? This indicator gave you not only one demand zone, it gave you 2 demand zones. This lets you know already, once you got that first demand zone, this was the indication for you to let you know in your brain that the trend could be changing. Now, it's not for sure, but it's just to give you like a warning sign. Okay, I'm gonna say a warning sign, like, okay, the trend is probably changing because this indicator is giving me a demand zone. Okay, so once it broke this minor high right here, because that's what this is, every high counts. Okay, once it broke this high right here and gave us a new high, it pulled back and then it came up and it broke it again. But once it broke it again, what did this indicator give you? It gave you another demand zone. So not only do we have a one demand zone down here, we have a second demand zone right here, right above it, on a 1 hour time frame. Do you know how strong that is for me? Like, this is a strong indication that price is changing directions. But not clear enough for me. Okay, yes, we have breaker structures, or to the highs. I'm gonna say change of characters, because price didn't give us a new low, it gave us a new high. So yes, we have a change of character right here, but if y'all look at the previous low, that was a major low on a 1 hour time frame. It was here. So in order for me to be like, okay, the trend has officially changed, I need price to break this low, because price could do this. It could come down, it could break these highs or whatever, come back to this level, and then, oh wait, I used the wrong indicator. Price could break this level and then come up here and then pull back down. Okay, so in order for me to actually know that the trend is changing, I need for price to break this previous low. And what did it do, y'all? It broke this low and it gave us a new high. Okay, so the indicator helped us in what way? It let us know that we had a breaker structure here, and it also gave us 2 demand zones, letting us know that the trend is changing from a downtrend to an uptrend. But the only indication for me to confirm that is if price broke this previous low, which it did. It gave us a new high, and these demand zones came into play, and it gave me a good confirmation to wait for price to come back to this level, because it gave us 2 demand zones. So all you do, once price come up, you wait. Once price break an area, you wait for it to retest. Okay, yeah, it might have took a minute, but it still did what it was supposed to do. It came up, it gave us a new high. When it gave us a new high here, it gave us another new high right here. It broke this structure, and it gave us another new high right here, y'all. And what does this change of character mean? The change of character mean a new high was created on a 1 hour time frame. And just to throw this in here, like, you might have some like dotted line change of characters, and you might have some solid line change of characters. Same goes as well for a breaker structure. You might have some dotted breaker structure lines, and you might have some solid. So I'll give you an example of it. It would be like right here. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So these are, like, you see the dotted ones, those are minor breaker structures. Okay, and a dotted change of characters, those are minor change of characters. So that's why I really take it off the chart, because I don't really care to see those. I want to see like the actual trend changing. So when you got the solid change of character, this is letting me know for me, is letting me know that it created a new high in the market and the trend has officially changed. So now all we're waiting for is for price to pull back to this demand zone that it gave us already. Okay, and not only did it create a new high, it gave us a supply zone. So the red box is indication for a supply zone. The blue box is indication for a demand zone. So it gave us that supply zone right when we got that change of character. And if you look left, you can also see that you got equal highs, letting me know that this is the area of liquidity, which means price needs to take it out. And then boom, it came back and it's retesting this demand zone on a 1 hour time frame. It's retesting this demand zone that we got marked up here. Did it tap into it all the way? No, it did not. It did not tap into that demand zone. But this is where I say, if y'all haven't watched my Imbalance video, how imbalances changed my way of trading, bro, it's just like, you need to go check it out. So make sure y'all go check out that Imbalance video. But this is where you could put Imbalance into play in this setup. So if you look left, you can see, like, just to make it short, I said whenever I could put my cursor through a candlestick and there's nothing to the left or nothing to the right, that is an indication of it's a gap for me. So this right here, this whole move right here is a imbalance for me. So from the top of this candle to the bottom of this candle, this is all imbalance. So no, price didn't tap into that demand zone, but it tapped into that imbalance. Okay, so that was enough confirmation for me to let me know that price has tapped into that area where I wanted it to. And then once it came back above this previous low that we had marked up. So boom, once price broke back above this previous low, this was even more confirmation for me. Not only did it break back above this level, bro, it gave us the indicator gave us a freaking demand zone. Bro, how juicier does it get? It's like a story, bro. Like you're reading a story. So it gave us that demand zone. And not only that, but y'all better go check out my imbalance video once again. All of this right here is imbalance, bro. Like this right here, from this candlestick to this candlestick, is all imbalance, right? So price had broke back above this level, right? It gave us that demand zone, and we have imbalance here. So we already know that price wants to tap into this imbalance. So we could see that we got a change of character already. Price done already broke structure to the downside. It gave us a new high. So this alone lets me know that when price get back into this imbalance, I can hold it to this level. I'm going to just say I'm not going to hold it any higher than this level, because the only high that we have to look at left would be here. So this will be a level where I would probably take my full profit and wait for price to create another high above this level here. So yeah, but it did create a new high. Anyway, the indicator was a big help to me because it gave me a supply zones, it gave me demand zones, and I hope I explained this video like y'all understood it. I hope I articulated it enough for y'all to understand. Let's see, I'm gonna just go through it and just tell y'all like a storyline of what the indicator is giving me. Okay, so for example, we have a breaker already in the uptrend, y'all know when y'all got breaker structures, y'all already are in the trending market. So uptrend, we got breaker structure here, and this was a level for us that we didn't want price to break below. Okay, what did price do? It came up, it created a new high right here, it pulled back, and this was a new high for us, so we can mark this up as a new high. Price pulled back. It's not going to give me the supply and demand zones because that's not where price is currently, and I guess I could rewind it, like whatever. And you also got the option to determine how many supply and demand zones that you want on the chart. So I think I got like 5 set, let's see, like order blocks. They call them order blocks. So you can go to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like you can do as many as you want, but I just picked 5, so that's my preference. But as y'all can see, that price is after this breaker structure, it created a demand zone. Not only did it create one demand zone, it came up and created another demand zone, letting me know that price wants to go even higher. Okay, so when price breaks this high right here, when price breaks this high, it lets me know that I can take this all the way up here to this high. Okay, so of course we know price had to tap into this area right here before it actually pushed up. So boom, you got that new high in the market. You could probably enter the market there, boom, boom, and take it all the way up to this high right here. All right, boom. So boom. So in this case, price gave you the supply zones, they gave you the breaker structures, the demand zones. All you're doing is just waiting for price to break a certain area and give you a new high and pull back to that demand zone that the indicator is giving you, and then you could take it to the previous high, which will be here. So I hope I explained it, like I hope I explained it straight and everything like that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. If y'all got any other questions that y'all or videos y'all want me to make in regarding how I trade, let's see where this trade is at, by the way. All right, so we steady pushing up. So I'm just not gonna look at the chart because I got the bad habit of that. So, and that's another thing, like by me working and not being able to be at my phone all the time, because I do work in a place where I'm not allowed to have my phone. So by me working, I enter a trade. I try to enter a trade. It gives me more confidence to hold my trade too, though. I enter a trade before I get in the market. Before I go to work, and then I'm not allowed to change it. Okay, I'm not allowed to change it because I'm at work. I don't have my phone, so that gives me the confidence to hold my trades even longer. So by me being able to hold my trades, it came with practice. And the only way I could say it came with practice is because I was forced to do it, because I be at work and I'm not allowed to have my phone anyway. So that's how I gained the confidence to hold my trade for a long period of time. Well, for me, it's a long period of time. But I feel like I've been rambling, so I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.